Hey everybody, this is Jeff Emery with TechZulu, today with Kate Gregory, reporting for Bytes by MSDN. How are you doing today?
I'm great, thanks.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
So we got a couple fun summer questions for you. The first one is, what is the coolest technology you've come across lately?
Oh, gotta be Windows 7.
Nice.
I'm having such fun with Windows 7.
Yeah, who isn't, right?
Yeah.
It's finally, we got a good one. You know?
That's right.
It's a winner for sure.
Absolutely.
All right, awesome. What are the top 3 to 5 things to point people out this summer technology-wise?
Well, for me, I'm really getting involved in helping people to program for Windows 7. So not just use it and love it, but actually put some of that functionality into their apps. So we have just launched a website called buildabetterApp.com, which has all kinds of links to guidance and samples and tutorials and things for specifically that, for client development. So that would be the first place I would say to go. And,
Is that buildabetterApp.com?
Yes.
Okay.
And also the library that I've sort of been midwifing called the Windows API codepack for the Microsoft.NET framework.
Wow, that is a mouthful.
We just call it codepack.
Wow.
So it's managed wrappers around those new APIs for the new Windows 7 functionality, so that you can
sweet.
access those from your code.
Nice.
So,
What was that called again?
codepack.
Codepack. Is that, where would we find that?
It's on Code Gallery, so that's code.msdn.com, and then search for codepack.
Yeah, I just found out about code.msdn.com. I was always like Codeplex, and then there's like another one even.
Yes.
There's 3 of them.
So there's Codeplex and there's Code Gallery, and there are subtle legal differences between them, which I let other people deal with.
Right.
I just look in both places. So most of the Codeplex is open source and generally accepting contributions, and Code Gallery is just open source.
Oh wow.
So, but you can't
contribute.
submit. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Who do you look for updates on technology?
Well, more and more I can look to the actual people who are writing the technology. There's an awful lot of teams with blogs. So I do a lot of C++ work, and I read the C++ team blog, or I read the Windows team blog for Windows updates and that kind of thing. And when that isn't sort of filling everything I want to know, I'm a regional director, and the other regional directors are fantastic resources. And all their blogs are aggregated at what's called theregion.com.
Oh, awesome.
And so I can just go there and get technologies that I'm not following right now. So say Windows Communication Foundation or something is not really my thing, but I need to know a little bit about it. And I can go there, and other RDs will be blogging on that, and I can get the information I need that way.
What part would you like to play in any Star Trek movie?
Well, I wish I could be whoever's wearing the tight overalls, whether it's the Deanna or 7 of 9 or whatever, but I think I have to be more realistic and aim for being one of the doctors.
No, 7 of 9 would have been fine. It was an interesting character.
Yeah.
Why would it be 7 of 9?
Because she says comply, and people do. Actually, I say that.
She has the power over she has the power.
Comply.
These are not the droids you were looking for. Go away. What kind of podcasts do you listen to? And do you listen to podcasts?
I do. I listen to .NET Rocks and various other ones. Typically what will happen is someone I know will blog that they were on a podcast, and I'll go and listen to them. And then like Brian Noyes was just on one that I hadn't heard of before. So then I go back and say, well, who else have they got? What? Oh, geez, I was interested in that. And it just gives you a window into a world that you weren't necessarily following before.
Yeah, that's a really awesome explanation. And like even to take it the next step with the screencast. So would you prefer podcast or screencast? Do you need the visual interaction as well?
Well, it depends. So a lot of times, like I watch a lot of Channel 9 videos, but mostly once you've got the idea that the guy is sitting in a chair and he has a sweater on,
right, you
don't really need to see the video anymore, right? He's just talking. If he goes to the whiteboard, it's fine. So then I can put that in the background, and I can actually be doing something else, processing emails or whatever, and listening. Whereas if it's a screencast, then I have to kind of give it my attention and watch the whole time. So it depends.
How do you feel about Agile Development, and where do you see it going from here?
I've really had a spectrum of feelings over time. At first, I thought it was cowboy people who couldn't be bothered to design. And then I sort of saw the light a little bit. And we are actually at the moment very agile in that we ship software every month. And we do a lot of the things that people would recognize as agile practices. But now people are like, well, you're not really agile because you don't have any yellow stickies, or you don't have a daily meeting where everyone is standing up, so you're not agile. It's like, I ship software every month. Doesn't that count? No. Okay, so now it's getting a little heavy for me. So I'm still quietly shipping process every month and doing a lot of things that feel real agile to us and that we really like and are working well for us. But I'm not part of a movement.
You're not part of the... there's so many now.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not picking a side. I'm just making software.
Fast. Well, thank you so much. This is Jeff Emery with TechZulu for Bytes by MSDN.